The Trevor Jackson Podcast.
You know, this episode is the Trevor Jackson podcast, but I got an announcement that I want to make with my partner. You know what I'm saying? We've been knowing each other for a long time. We've collaborated on music and done podcasts, multiple podcasts, and we always have conversations. But we decided to create a platform that y'all going to be able to witness and get content from her soon called Urban Legends.
Urban
You know,
Legends.
my dog T Reezy. What's good with you, family?
What's happening, fam?
Yeah, just chilling, man. We got to talk to him about like why we decided to name the show that we about to create Urban Legends and what it's about and how we standing on business and what type of topics we're gonna be talking about, fam.
Well, we named it Urban Legends because we've been told many times both of us are urban legends. We from
Hey,
urban areas.
yeah,
You from you
South.
grew up. We broke from the south, from the urban part of cities. You know what I mean? Did legendary shit. So there it is, and we're gonna
Yeah,
be talking about hip hop, black culture,
yeah,
um, little sports here and there, maybe even
yeah.
a little politics. You did.
hmm
So be on the lookout for that urban legends coming soon. Trevor
Yeah.
Jackson and T Reezy.
That's a fact. That's a fact. I can't wait for it, fam.
I can't wait either.
Now, I'm excited about that because like the conversations we be having, they be good ass conversations, and I think some people be needing to hear some of the things that we be talking about sports and hip hop and our perspectives and takes that we be giving on shit because we be having them conversations that be wild sometimes, fam. And I didn't know when you mentioned sports just now. That's some of the topics that we'll be talking about. I want to get into some of that on this episode, fam. Even though this is the hip hop episode, because one of your teams, man, they got the highest paid player ever in NFL history, and it's interesting.
Dak Prescott.
It's interesting to me, fam.
Dak deserved that money, to be honest. I mean, as a Cowboy fan, I get a little disgusted with Dak when the playoffs come around
hmm
because Dak ain't nowhere to be found when the playoffs come around. But
Oh, God.
maybe Jerry's showing that confidence in Dak and dropping that bag on him, make him turn a new leaf. I'm hoping.
Yeah, that's I don't hope that, but because I'm a Niners fan with a Chiefs hat on, I'm bullshitting, but it's
Right.
fly. So I don't hope that y'all win nothing, but I want to see Dak do good. I like Ezekiel Elliott today
Oh
running
yeah,
hard,
yeah. Zeke looked good out there, man. He was
slim
running hard. Right,
slim down, look like he focused.
right. Zeke wearing that number 15 looked like the Ohio State Zeke out there.
And who else? Who another running back on the squad? They still got little buddy, or they let him go?
Well, what little bit you talking about?
Paulson,
Pollard. Pollard.
Pollard, yeah, Pollard.
he- He's gone to the Titans now. Pollard had a good game too, but he ain't a Cowboy no more. So
Being in Carolina, found.
yeah,
I'm gonna tell you something. And anybody that's listening to this podcast, get in the comment section and check me. The Carolina Panthers and the Tennessee Titans is the worst teams in the NFL.
the worst teams.
Who worse?
No, no. Wait a damn minute now. I
Carolina
mean,
the worst team in the NFL. The Panthers the worst, and the Titans number two.
well, the Titans might have looked like number two today, but the Titans have a good cast. They got just got Calvin Ridley, still got Hopkins, picked up Pollard. You know, Jeffrey Simmons on the defensive line. They leaps and bounds above the Panthers, bro. I mean, I
No, not one of them niggas, but the nigga that was the Pollard for the Cowboys. I don't know none of them niggas, fam.
you don't know Calvin Ridley?
What has he done significantly? Didn't he play for the Eagles when they won a Super Bowl?
No, he came from Alabama. His first team he played for was Atlanta. Then he
I
got
remember.
caught. He got caught up in a gambling scandal. Then he ended up playing for Jacksonville.
Why y'all got faith in that nigga in Nashville? He trash, fam. He ain't did nothing. He ain't did nothing, fam. But at Bama,
Nah, he did something for Atlanta, and he did all right for Jacksonville.
Atlanta.
Yeah, he did something for a lot.
Third. They third. They the third. It's the Panthers, the Titans, Atlanta trash. Third. They the third.
Oh, well, I'll say this: the Panthers had a higher draft pick than the Titans because they was way more trash. The Titans, I want to say the Titans had a pretty high pick, but not as high as the
No,
Panthers
no,
though.
nobody. The Tennessee Vols will beat the Panthers, fam. You know what I mean? My opinion.
Yeah, and the Vols looking good out there, man. I gotta give it to them.
I don't want to give them no credit because I know it's people from Knoxville that'll watch this podcast, and I'm tired of y'all niggas nut hugging on the Vols. I love them too. Let they nuts breathe.
I mean, they was born and raised to love the Vols, man. The Arches at McDonald's is orange in Knoxville. You feel me? They were raised to love the Vols, man. I
Yeah,
mean, I get it.
I love them too, though, fam. But
I know you do.
they hugging on their nuts too tight, fam. They let them breathe just a little bit. Let them breathe. You don't gotta have the orange T hat with the T-shirt with the orange drawers on and the socks. It looks almost KKK-ish. It looks cultish right now. All that orange and shit, fam.
But
You know what I'm saying?
when I first met you, you was swinging on their nuts too, my nigga. So leave them alone.
I grew up though. Whoa, I ain't hold. They ain't cut me no check. Vols need to get me some of the players to be on the podcast. Cut me a check, then I hold their testicles again. Pause.
I hear
You know what I'm
you.
saying?
I hear you. I hear you.
Yeah. But look, we get off sports. I just you mentioned sports and it interested me because I seen where Dak Prescott the highest paid player in the NFL ever, and it's
Yeah.
interesting to me. Did they win today? Who y'all play today?
Did they win? Yeah, they won. They beat the hell out of Cleveland today in Cleveland.
Well, okay. You mentioned Cleveland. We got to keep the conversation going. Deshaun Watson a bust or nah?
He's a bust now. He wasn't a bust at the beginning when he played for Houston, but he's turned into a. He's a bust with the deal that he got with Cleveland. I'll say that he's a bust with that deal. Yeah,
Trash.
yeah,
That
he
nigga.
trash. He
I thought
trash.
he was gonna be the best. You know what I'm saying? Quarterback in the league when he went to Cleveland. And I said he was coming back. I was excited for his return to the league and the game and everything. But he gonna be a backup quarterback after this contract.
If
That's
if he if he's still even in the league, I wonder if Deshaun Watson even has the desire to play anymore. The way he looking out there, does he even
yeah,
take the game? Does he even take the game serious still? After they
yeah.
dropped that bag on him, it's like he just lost his interest in
And he
getting
tra-
better.
girl, I look at his woman Instagram all the time. They always over here, over there. He's spending hundreds of racks on in summer vacations and all that. Look like he done lost his mojo, fam. I know he got a bad shawty or whatever though, but he done lost his mojo.
Oh, he's
I think
lost it.
he
He's lost,
invested in her more than he's invested in his NFL career. That's just
and
my
that
opinion.
and that's sad. That's sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get on to the hip hop discussions, fam. I'm getting ready to play the clip and talk about impact. We're gonna talk about impact. We need y'all comments and we need y'all perspective on this too. Impact in the South. The top three, the top three Southern states that had the biggest impact on hip. Which ones is it? Texas? Is it Arkansas? Is it Louisiana? Is it Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina? Is it Tennessee or is it Florida? Which one of these states, not cities, y'all, states had the biggest impact? Those are the key words. Biggest impact on hip hop. Top three. Now, this is interesting. Whoa, what you want to go first? Or you want me to go? Whoa,
You can go.
me.
Yeah, go ahead.
It don't matter. In this order, I got number one Georgia. I got number two Louisiana, and I got number three Texas. But the reason I'm gonna say this, Georgia is up there with New York City to me. They've been the state that has ran hip hop. They might be over New York as a state.
I don't
At,
agree. As far as contributions to hip hop, I don't agree. But go ahead. I'm listening.
okay. They
Yeah.
might not be, but the last 20 years they has surpassed. They haven't. I ain't gonna say surpassed New York, but the last 20 years they just as important to hip hop as New York City. because you got New York niggas now sounding like they from Atlanta.
Oh yeah, I
They
agree with that. The last 20 years, I agree.
the last 20 years, but not over the whole course of the 51 years that hip hop has existed. Has
Right.
Atlanta thrived the way that New York has thrived the whole 51 years? So
Yeah.
I can't put them over New York City, Atlanta, but I gotta have Atlanta at number one. The reason Louisiana is number two, I'm gonna just give a perspective, a take. It's because No Limit, Cash Money, what P and Baby did. Then you got uh Bootsy and Webby up there in Baton Rouge, NBA YoungBoy up there in Baton Rouge. You got Kevin Gates. Even go to the B-Lows, concentration camp. What's my nigga name that how you
CeeLo.
do that there?
Yeah,
Business
Young Bleed. Young Bleed.
speed, fam. You
Yeah.
got a plethora of artists from Louisiana that's cold. Even the homosexual male female girl that Big Frida, she has had an impact on hip hop because she's on a plethora of Drake songs. That's major hits. One of Drake's top five songs got Frida on it, and Frida played a big part in that record. I forgot the name of the record, but it was a song catering to women or whatever. But Louisiana, that's why they number two. Number three, I give Texas because they have had more of an impact on the culture than Tennessee and Florida. That's the only reason Texas in there. And then Texas is a state to where you used to could go platinum just in the state alone. They're my top three, fam. What's yours, fam? I ain't gonna keep going.
Well, my top three is really identical to yours.
Out to
However, since you said Texas, I'm gonna go Georgia, Louisiana, and Tennessee, nigga. You feel
mm,
me? But the only reason I'm putting Tennessee in the top three is because you said Texas, just to give the viewers something else to listen to. You understand?
okay.
So number one, Georgia. Atlanta has ran hip hop for the last 20 years, like you said, and it started with Outkast, with Big Boy and Dre.
Break down some more artists. Give me some. Let's go. Whoa, let's go. Why Georgia number one for both of us? Yeah, let's break down the artists.
Gucci Mane,
Gucci,
Jeezy, Tip,
Jeezy, Goody
Pastor
Mob,
Pastor Troy, Goody Mob, hell,
Lil
it,
Scrappy, Crown
even
Mob.
even Soldier Boy was influential to the game. Niggas don't like to give Soldier his credit, but shit, Soldier started a trend with the YouTube and internet shit. Nobody was doing that till Soldier was doing it.
He
But
influenced the whole game with the social media and the internet and all of that. Big
he
soldier.
did. He did.
Mhm.
But I mean, the list goes on and on. I mean, you could say Ludacris. He's originally from Chicago, but he's been in Georgia long enough, man.
Yang Yang Twins, Bone Crusher, uh,
Yeah, all that.
uh,
Shouty
Bankroll,
Low.
Shouty
Yeah,
Low, uh,
right.
stop, man, stop, Atlanta. So
Atlanta.
Def, Jermaine Dupri,
Jermaine
Bow,
Dupri. Even
uh,
Crisscross.
what's my boys who created trap music?
Ghetto Mafia.
Ghetto
Nino
Mom.
Nino and Wicked. Yeah. I mean,
Ah,
so yeah. The list
yeah,
goes on with Georgia, man. But as far as New Orleans, I mean, you got people
Louisiana,
like
Louisiana. Let's give it to Louisiana
no,
for
excuse me. I didn't mean to say New Orleans. The
I
whole
know.
state, the boot, Louisiana. So I mean, you got P. P kicked the dough in for Louisiana as far as on a national level. Can't say he kicked the dough in locally, but on a national level, he kicked the dough in, man. That was my introduction to Louisiana rap. But well, now you go ahead. What was you about to say? Who you thinking? Who was your introduction to Louisiana?
Concentration camp.
Uh, what year would you? I mean, P. That Ice Cream Man came out around '96 or so.
Nah,
I didn't
you're
know.
right.
I didn't
P.
know nothing about the concentration camp at the
It's
time.
close. It's close. Concentration camp, B-Lo and all them boys. And where's Sebo from?
Sebo from Sacramento, California.
Yeah, hell yeah, it's P. It's P. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
so you got P, then you got Baby and Cash Money in there, man. You got Lil Boosie, Webby, Trill, um, what's damn Kevin Gates. um, NBA YoungBoy. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
the C Murder, Soldier Slim. You know, the list goes on and on for Louisiana. Mac,
Yeah.
Wayne,
Fiend.
BG, Juvie. You know what I mean? The list goes on and on.
Currency, nigga.
Currency, yeah,
Mm.
yeah,
Currency. Currency is the only nigga that. Now he ain't the only, but he one of the biggest that doesn't have ties to No Limit and Cash Money, even though he was signed to both of them. But what he has done on his own without them, it should be celebrated.
yeah, true.
Hmm.
Now, you said Texas, and I really agree with you, man. But just to say something different, I said Tennessee. But the reason I say Texas belongs there is because of the Ghetto Boys, UGK, and when
Oh,
you break down the solo artist, Scarface, uh,
Devin
Devin the Dude. I mean, and Pimp and Bun solo.
Erica
Look,
Badu.
well, if you want to consider it hip hop, she's hip hopish. You know what I mean? Yeah. Even people like Lil Kiki, DJ Screw. You
Nigga,
know,
Vanilla Ice, nigga.
I ain't putting with nothing. I mean,
He ain't hip
look,
hop, man.
he 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 was really pop to me. You know what I mean?
That is true. That's true. Now you put me in my place. That's
And he
poppy.
conf- and he confused. Like he came out claiming Miami, and then you really find out he from Texas. So I ain't even gonna give him no credit from nowhere. You
And
did
he ain't live in Florida. Yeah.
right, but let me get to why I say Tennessee, man. Um, Paul and Juicy, 3 6 Mafia, Gangsta Boo, Project Pat, Player Fly, Ball and G. I mean, just the city of Memphis alone. And you know, Yo Gotti, Pooh
Frazier.
Shiesty, Pooh Shiesty, you know, um,
JB Block Boy got a song with Drake.
got a
Frazier.
song with right, and you know, Dolph, you know,
Go.
so, yeah. So I mean, Memphis has a huge influence. Tennessee, period, has a huge
Haystack, Young Buck. What's the white boy that done got on doing country now that used to rap?
Jelly Roll,
Roll, you, Quantity Cash, Buck, All Star, Don Trip.
right. Tennessee
Yeah, we
is up there. You, Snake the Great.
yeah, East
Yeah,
Tennessee.
right,
Go.
right,
Yeah.
yeah.
Give
So I
Mr.
mean,
Credit. G Rapper, them East Tennessee boys. They doing their thing.
right. So I mean, Tennessee is definitely put in work, and I don't think Tennessee should get overshadowed. So I'm gonna just throw Tennessee in there.
I'm even throwing the young honchos and the Hardaway 1Ks, the up and coming artists, the Easies, you know what I'm saying? The up and coming artists. We can even give some credit to Young Roach and my
Lil
boy
Rose,
that do the videos and stuff. What's his name?
action, yeah,
Them boys some credit. Tim Hill on the
yeah.
production.
They deserve it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
It's hip
yeah.
hop reconstructed. They see it at the bottom. We talking that shit, fam. Top,
Yeah.
so top three: Georgia, Louisiana, and we're gonna make Tennessee and Texas because they sister states number three. Both of them number three, and,
Sound
and we offer them.
yeah. Sounds good to me.
Now we're gonna switch topics. Well, we gotta switch topics.
Let's go.
Let's talk before I play his teeth falling out. Oh, Dame Dash. Let's give him some props, and then we can shit on the nigga after this if we, if we want to, because I gotta give you flowers before I shit you.
Yeah.
Now, Dame Dash, he didn't give Jay Z nothing, but him, Jay Z, and Big Burks, they created Rockefeller.
Right.
Then he signed state property. He brought Cameron and the Dipset over, showed them some love.
Which was huge.
Yeah, he signed Benny Siegel. Went to court for Benny Siegel when Jay Z didn't. When Jay Z went, he said he wouldn't be responsible for Benny Siegel, and Benny Siegel did them years. Then he put Kevin Hart in his first movie, Soul
Soul
Plane. No
Plane.
Plane. It was Paper Soldiers. Paper
Oh,
Soldiers.
okay.
Star was in there. Star
Star
was
was in
in.
the movie.
Yeah,
Okay.
with you watch Paper Soldiers, fam. If y'all ain't seen Paper Soldiers, go check it out. But that was Kevin Hart first movie. and Dame Dash was the one who put him in the movie. He signed Kanye West.
That's what I was
So he's
thinking.
done a lot, fam. He's done a lot. He created a book. He exposed the vultures in the culture, and he done a lot. But he was very braggadocious. He used to talk a lot of shit. I only wear t-shirts once and throw them away. Used to talk about niggas being um not fly and not fresh. And 50 Cent just said on $1 million worth of game that Dame Dash told him that $1 million wasn't nothing. He made him feel bad about $1 million.
About him
And
being signed to Eminem for $1 million. He told him
yeah,
that's nothing.
that's
Yeah.
nothing. $1 million ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? We spend the perception of financial gain and success caught up with Dame Dash to a point to where I wouldn't have never been trying to please niggas with my finances or like make myself valuable to you by what I've obtained and what I can spend. You know what I'm saying? When you that's just some of the things that I think of when I think of Dame Dash. What name some of the things you think of when you think of Dame Dash? If I didn't say all the dumb shit, fam.
Well, I mean, a lot of stuff you said, but I mean, I will give Dame credit. He turned Rockefeller into, you know, an entity. I mean, Dame was a hell of a businessman. Jay was one of the best rappers. You know what I mean? But Dame made it seems to me like Dame made Rockefeller the brand that it is. You know what I mean? Um, and you know, Dame he made a lot of moves, made a lot of money. You know, but you know, I guess Dame's made some bad decisions. I guess you know.
Yeah, it's crazy to see a nigga who was a part of $100 million business with Rockaware. Cause I know you used to wear them pants. I used to wear the pants and all that, the jeans and the t-shirts. Everybody wore Rockaware before.
Right.
Just to see him be a part of something that's worth so much and to see the nigga teeth fall out.
You know what? That might have been a sign from God for him to shut the hell up.
Let's play the clip.
Yeah, I would get with homie if he want to work. We could work. I'm never mad at generals linking up. So again, you know, I wouldn't even have acknowledged him if I didn't think he was worthy of an opponent. A lot of niggas talk shit. I don't acknowledge him, but 50. Oh yeah, let's go. I want to see. I want to know how real it is. I want to see your television network. I want to see you direct a movie. I want to see your clothing line. I want to see if you're the real deal. Just see me, see if I'm the real deal.
Oh shit. Yeah.
We getting up our age, boy. I got something to confess about myself. We getting up our age, boy. We used to be young niggas. I'm 44 right now. I got a dentist appointment in 9 days,
Mm-hmm.
right? I ain't nowhere near as successful financially as Dame Dash.
Uh, you don't know. What do you mean, like overall or right now?
Right now might be different.
Okay. Yeah.
But overall, from what I've seen, I'm nowhere near. I never have touched what he's touched or
Right.
experienced what he's experienced or seen what he has seen. But I got a dentist appointment in 9 days. I can spend a few dollars on getting these things better than they are. They ain't even bad, but better than they are. Because if I don't spend a few bands, I'm gonna be Dame Dash.
Yeah. You gotta take care of them teeth, man. You only get one set. Use them wisely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just interesting to me because he was talking shit, fam, about 50 because what 50 said on $1 million worth of game, then the nigga grill fell out, fam. While he was in the midst of talking shit, fam. It's just crazy. That's
Like I
all I
said, I think that was a sign from God telling him to shut the hell up. You feel me?
fact.
Because like, why are you saying? I want to see if you like basically asking 50. I want to see if you that nigga. 50 has showed you time and time again why he's that nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Dame is just using that as a platform to you know advertise himself or whatever he's trying to push. I think you
I
know,
agree.
yeah,
One thing I can say about Dame though that I do appreciate is the independent CEO talk. You know what I'm saying? He talks like he walks what he talks. He does it independently. He's not signed to nobody. He's not up under nobody. But it comes a time in a man's life to where you got to understand it's a time to be a boss and it's a time to be a worker. You know what I'm saying? So you'll never be superior to everybody.
yeah,
Even the
never.
people that's superior to the multimillionaires and billionaires is somebody that's superior to them. It always is a stepping stone.
Right.
And uh, I just want to tell Dane, man, if you listen to this or if somebody share it with him, man, shut the hell up, nigga, and just handle the business and get shit done, fam. That's all I want to say before we move to the next topic. What you want to say in closing on that topic, Wolf?
I agree with what you just said. That's all that matters. You know what I mean? Just get to the business, man. You know, all
Yeah,
that all that yapping means nothing at the end of the day. Matter of fact, it could set you back. Stay
that's true.
focused. Yeah, just stay focused on the task at hand, man. Let's get into the money.
Let's get to it. We get ready to play one of the clips because me and T Reezy, we both are artists. We get ready to play one of our songs. I'm gonna play his song first. You know what I'm saying? And then we're gonna get back into the topic and we're gonna talk about the Super Bowl, man. The Super Bowl halftime performance. Let's do it.
Go.
Slide into the peephole. Where you at, girl? Where you at, girl? Do it, baby, lick it like that, girl. Where you at, girl? Where you at, girl? Do it, baby, stick it like that, girl. Where you at, girl? Where you at, girl? When I throw the DT, you throw it back, girl. Where you at, girl? Where you at, girl? Where you at, girl? Slide into the peephole. I don't drink Jack Daniels, I drink Yak. Throw 'em in the ass when I hit it from the back. She like the Hennessy, so you know I pour it up. Moneybird, Tennessee, 6 war, throw it up. When I throw the D, you know she taking that bit. The chewing I'm pursuing, take a swallow, don't spit. Making bitches have a fit, on this dick they wanna sit. Blowing black runts, and I know she wanna hit. Coming down clean, and cause you never seen. My whole damn team getting money, count green.
The Trevor Jackson Podcast.
Oh, damn team getting money, counting green. Yeah, I
Yeah,
fuck
that's
with that song, fam.
appreciate that,
Tell
man.
me the inspiration behind that again. We've talked about it before, but the inspiration and the production and what does that sample?
Um, the production is a guy named DJ Chop a lot. Now, the the hook, the idea for the hook came from DJ Jimmy, a
Mm-hmm.
New Orleans bounce legend. You know what I mean? He had a song that where they at, girl, where they at, girl. That do it, baby, stick it, baby, do it, baby, stick it, baby, do it, baby, stick it, baby, do it. And
Yeah.
then then the chick came out with the it was called something else, but I'm gonna just say the bees reply with that.
Mm-hmm.
All right, all right, all right. You know what I mean? And that's what Project Patnum sampled on that chicken head at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But
I'm
yeah, yeah, but that's just I listened to a lot of Louisiana music growing up. You know what I mean? So that's where the idea came from. You
It's
know?
Louisiana. We gave them number two too when we
Yeah, yeah,
most biggest impact in the South. That's crazy.
yeah. And it was hard not to give Louisiana number one, but how can you give it to him over Georgia?
That's what my boy Scoop said too, man. He said Louisiana number one for him, but you know what I'm saying? We might have grew up and been more influenced by Louisiana music, but then it comes a time like I don't know, I learned from Star about objectivity and being objective so I can keep my feelings out of stuff. And sometimes it'd be hard to be honest. To be honest with what words really mean and what things really are, but sometimes I feel as if you just have to do it, man, because you can look foolish speaking on your feelings instead of speaking objectively. That's just my opinion. Man.
Yeah, definitely can.
Let's get into it though, man. Like the Super Bowl, New Orleans.
Yeah,
The Super Bowl been in. Before we get into it, the Super Bowl been in New Orleans 9 times.
yeah,
Jay-Z is the ambassador of entertainment in the NFL now. I think people have a perspective that Jay-Z is going to do right by the black culture and by hip hop and put what we want to have as the halftime show, when I think it's bigger than that, basically. Because why are we complaining about Lil Wayne performing now and we didn't those other 8 Super Bowls that was attended in New Orleans? Help me out, Wolf.
Well, first off, I would have to know when the last time the Super Bowl was in New Orleans, because
Okay.
I don't know if whenever the last year was. I don't know if Wayne was viewed, in the same realm that he
Mhm.
is now at that time.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna have it in New Orleans, Wayne definitely deserves a nod because Wayne is a legend. You know what I mean? Not taking nothing away from Kendrick. I highly respect Kendrick and what he's doing.
Okay.
Kendrick Kendrick had the song of the year with that
Hmm.
They Not Like Us. However, by being in New Orleans, I wouldn't have been messed up with it to see Wayne in it.
I wouldn't have been messed up with it too, though. But I got a take that I'm gonna give here in a second. But before I give the take, I'm gonna tell you and the people how many Super Bowls and when the Super Bowls was in
Excuse me.
New Orleans. So January the 11th, 1970, at Tulane Stadium, Super Bowl 4 was in New Orleans. Super Bowl 6 in 72 was in Tulane Stadium. Uh, the Dallas Cowboys and the Miami Dolphins played in Super Bowl 7 at Tulane Stadium. Super Bowl 9 in 75 was in Tulane Stadium. Super Bowl 12 was in the Louisiana Superdome in 78. Super Bowl 15 in 1981 in the Superdome. Super Bowl 20 in 86. Super Bowl 24 in 1990. Super Bowl 31 in 97. Super Bowl 36 in 2002. So 2013 was the last time the Super Bowl was at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. Lil Wayne, it was big back then though, but Jay-Z wasn't over it though.
Right,
In
right.
2000, that was just 11 years ago, fam.
Yeah,
It
and
that
I
this
heard I heard Master P got something to do with like New Orleans Super Bowl.
Yeah, he's the ambassador. I'm gonna read the clip. I'm gonna read the clip because Master P he spoke about Wayne not being able to perform at the Super Bowl, and he spoke, and this is what he had to say. I'm gonna read it. Well,
Okay.
salute to Kendrick Lamar for performing at the halftime show at Super Bowl. Well deserved. He's one of the hottest music artists in the world and has one of the biggest songs right now. As ambassador of entertainment in the city of New Orleans, I have agreed with the fans that Lil Wayne should be a part of this celebration as well. He's one of the greatest hip hop artists alive, still relevant, and he's a New Orleans native. Let's not miss this cultural moment in the South. Life is too short. We have to give our legends their flowers while they are here. Master, please, master class. God is good. Change start with us. NFL, Jay Z, Mayor Cantrell. Okay, okay. So that's what's up. That's
Yeah.
what's up. That's what's up. I salute P.
Yeah, I mean, I salute P too for even acknowledging a Cash Money artist. Even
Mm,
though I mean, I don't know if Wayne is still what his affiliation is with Cash Money at the moment, but
hmm
Cash Money put Wayne in the position to even be mentioned for this. You know what I
Do
mean?
you do you know why Cash Money and Master P and No Limit was beefing? Because I don't know that history.
Yeah, I know why. Because P is from the Calio projects, and Baby and Juvie and Slim is from the Magnolia. Terrence Gangster William, baby brother, he was a stepper. You know what I mean, from Magnolia.
Educate, educators, whoa.
And P had a cousin named Randall.
Okay.
He was like the big man in the Calio. And there was a rumor going around that Gangster kill Randall, or excuse me, unalive Randall. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. So that's when that's how the beef started. It wasn't so much No Limit versus Cash Money, but it was Calio versus Magnolia.
I didn't know that. I didn't
Yeah,
know that.
yeah.
Thank you for that. I
Oh
didn't know
yeah,
that.
yeah. That's absolutely what it was.
That's
Yeah,
interesting.
yeah.
But back to the Kendrick Lamar and Lil Wayne. Me, when you said you understand why Lil Wayne should get the nod and all of that, I can't name 5 songs that has pierced the whole United States where everybody can relate to it from Lil Wayne, specifically Lil Wayne. Now, if we talking about features, he got enough songs. But specifically on his project, it's 6 foot 7, a milli, lollipop. That ain't it, fam. He don't got
What
nothing that has transcended
what was the
culture.
first what was the first song you said?
6 foot 7.
Okay. Well, I mean, he could just perform the whole Carter Three in New Orleans. You know what I mean? However, Wayne has never had a song as big as "Not Like Us," and not many people have.
He
You
ain't
know what
had
I
a
mean?
song as big as All Right. He ain't had a song as big as Humble. He ain't had a song as big as the Black Panther soundtrack that was on Kendrick Lamar executive produced the Black Panther soundtrack.
Right. Now, Lollipop was huge though. I know Lollipop had to be a number one
But
hit.
that was big. A Millie was his biggest song though.
A Millie was okay. Yeah, both from the Carter Three. But
Hmm.
yeah, I mean, you're right. Kendrick got some hits, man. I don't have any problem with Kendrick, performing at the halftime show. I'm actually glad he is. But if it wasn't for that Not Like Us, it probably would be Lil Wayne performing because it's in New Orleans.
Hmm.
Um, it probably would be. If it wasn't for that Not Like Us and Kendrick, going after Drake and exposing him and the culture, just vibing with that and it turning into the massive hit that it became. You
Yeah,
got you got like people in Congress referring to this song.
not like us. The Democrats ain't like us. The Republicans ain't like
You
us.
see what I'm saying?
True.
So
That's
like this is a huge hit. Wayne is, they striking while the iron is hot with Kendrick, and I totally get that. But
yeah,
you know, Wayne, out of all those Louisiana artists we named, Wayne is bigger than all of them.
that's true.
All of them.
Put together, really, shit.
Put together. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So
Hmm.
that's why I say Wayne, deserves a look to perform, man. You know what I mean? Because it is in New. Now, if it had been in another city, I might not argue this point, but just by it being in New Orleans, I feel P.
I feel P, but I don't think the world is looking at things like hip hop does. We look
Yeah.
at things based upon cities and we minimize things. The Super Bowl ain't looking at New Orleans for New Orleans. That's nigga shit. I ain't trying to bash us as people, but that's nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? It's in Atlanta. Now we got to have Ludacris, Lil Jon, and Jermaine Dupri. No, we might have Taylor Swift at this motherfucker. Fuck y'all niggas in Atlanta.
Right, right,
Ain't looking at it at no nigga shit. Like 3-6 got to be there because y'all rapping. I mean, because the Super Bowl in the Titan Stadium now. No, that's nigga shit. We ain't looking at it from a local standpoint. You know
right,
what I'm
right.
saying? We trying to have the biggest.
Yeah.
Everything, the biggest of everything that year is gonna be here. Not you niggas in Nebraska that rap get ready to be on this motherfucker, man. I don't know. I might be wilding right now because I'm a little tipsy, but that's just how that's how I think, fam. When it's money involved, America is about money.
Oh yeah,
Fuck Lil Wayne. That's how they feel right now, fam.
they do. But Kendrick is probably the hottest rap artist in the game right now. with
That's
with that with that Not Like Us and all the diss tracks he came out with this year, and plus what he done in the past. Like one of my favorite Kendrick songs is that Money Trees. Where he
Man,
say,
that's one of his best. That might be my favorite song.
I like
Money
it
Tree.
when, yeah, Kendrick say, "You're looking like an easy come up, you bitch." Hey, that was my jump right there, boy. But anyway,
Holly Berry, a holla.
hallelujah. Yeah,
Boy,
man.
what you choose? God,
Mhm.
that's a hit.
Yeah, yeah. But I mean, I totally understand why Kendrick is in it, man. I mean, but I'll say this: Wayne is more legendary than Kendrick, hip hop wise, at the moment. Now, will Kendrick's legend surpass Lil Wayne? I don't
Most
know.
definitely, it's
Eh,
over
I don't
after this.
know.
So if he make it to the Super Bowl to perform, he passed on Lil Wayne already. He's top 5 right now.
You know what? Facts. I can't even argue with that. Nigga performing at the Super Bowl. How can I argue with that?
I hate to say it. He eat the Drake. Niggas was putting Drake in the top 5 of all
Speaking
time.
speaking of that, man. Speaking of that, this is what
Let's
I'm gonna say.
go here. Let's
This
go.
this this is why, like I feel P, but this is why I'm gonna defend Kendrick on this shit because okay, Ice Cube ended the career of NWA, the world's most dangerous group, which was the hottest group at the time.
Out.
However, they comparing this nigga, well, they comparing Drake to Michael Jackson, dog. You know what I mean? With as far as the Billboard charts and the amount of hits he's made. And for a nigga like Kendrick from Compton to come in this dude from Canada career that's got the ultimate machine behind. I ain't saying he ended his career, but he put a halt in it. He at
He
least put a halt in it.
yeah, he put that nigga in a body bag to me, fam.
You
Because I
you
can't. Drake been
no,
releasing music every week still. That
I
shit
ain't
don't.
heard I ain't heard
You
none
ain't.
of that shit. I don't even
It, it,
want to hear the shit.
it ain't impacting like how it was once was. It just ain't doing it no more.
And you know, Drake has made some good music. I'm not taking nothing away from Drake, but Kendrick exposed like nigga, you ain't really the
Like
culture like you claim to be. You know what I mean? They
yeah,
they they showing footage of this nigga like, you know, in his real element, like with
fingernails and shit. Pop.
yeah, corny
And
shit. Yeah.
yeah, he goofy ass nigga at the end of the day.
This
But
nigga walk yeah, go ahead.
uh, I don't want to hug on Kendrick's testicles too much. Pause. But he's a top 5 rapper, man. I had to come to agreement with that during that beef, and it was before like that for me. When I heard Euphoria, when I heard a
Uh-huh.
couple of the other records that was released during the beef, I came to grips that he was pause. I came to the conclusion that that nigga is a top 5 rapper of all time. Of all time. I hate to say it. I can't name 5 niggas better than this nigga, and he only got 4, 5 albums out. But each one of those albums is a complete cohesive body of work.
Yeah, that's why he don't release as often as other rappers. Because
Yeah, you can't.
he
Yeah,
takes his time and he perfects his craft. You know what I mean? And like Dre. Like Dre is the same way, you know. Like Dre don't just release all the time because
every last every last one of Dre shits is a classic.
they're perfectionists. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Now
yeah.
let's get to Jay-Z response because he was on the internet and he see what niggas had to say, and Jay-Z put a statement out. I'm gonna read it to y'all.
Let's go.
His deep love for hip hop and culture informs his artistic vision. Jay-Z said, he has an unparalleled ability to define and influence culture globally. Kendrick's work transcends music and his impact will be felt for years to come. But listen, whoa, influences culture globally. When you listen to certain, like when people make statements, you gotta take into consideration those words and be careful with those words because he said he impacts culture globally, fam.
In a sense, he has, but it's not like us.
Before that, I would say.
I mean, I haven't witnessed it before that, but I've witnessed it after that's not like us.
So, did you hear the Black Panther soundtrack?
I heard a song or two.
You didn't hear it.
Yeah,
Uh, to Pimp a Butterfly.
right.
That was a album that was cohesive where he was talking about Compton and his experience in Compton. But it was so good that it resonate. You know, I don't want to hold Los Angeles nuts, but I got to right now. Pause. And people always go to Pimp a Butterfly as his classic, but that's really not his classic. Good Kid, Mad City is his classic. But I'm gonna talk about LA for a second. When you think about Los Angeles, they have impacted the world with their things. People claiming gangs in Australia, nigga. It's
Yeah.
Crips and Bloods in Australia. Niggas had jerry curls and gold teeth and mimicking the culture of Los Angeles globally. You don't see no dudes dressing like niggas from Tennessee
Now hold
or
up.
like
What
niggas from,
now you said Jerry curls and gold teeth. That's some Memphis shit. You feel me? Like now them niggas had Jerry curls.
where
Them
they get
niggas
it from.
they got it from Cali, but the gold teeth shit, that's some Tennessee shit, dog. A said, what do you say on their pimps? Uh
And gold teeth.
yeah, yeah. Bitch, I'm from Tennessee with curls and gold teeth. And there where I go, bitches strike a conversation with me about the way I talk, about the way I dress, about how my gold teeth shine so fresh.
But
Yeah, so that's some Tennessee.
on that before that though, fam. Before
They
'93,
I ain't really see a lot of Cali dudes with no goals.
they
That's
had
some
the one.
side.
They had one go to. South
Uh,
niggas had a whole mouth.
right. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah,
I don't know, fam. It's just, would you say that California culture has extended the whole world though? Would you say that?
yes, yes,
That's
yes,
all that need to be said, really.
yeah.
Is that they extended the whole world. And we got one
Right.
more topic. We gone, fam.
Let's
We gone.
go.
We gonna come back next week and chop it up, man. But we got one more topic and we gone in. It's about hip hop. It's an artist from Texas, and it's about skills being overlooked for trendy shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I consider me and you two skilled individuals, two skilled artists that know that has good wordplay and know how to put songs together good. But are we being overlooked for the 6ix9ines, the little pumps, the little Uzi Verts, niggas doing wild shit? Let me play the clip.
It's a long list of these great super rappers that y'all talk about. J Electronica, Whoopty Wham Whamdy Whoop, all these great motherfucking rappers. Why these people ain't in the Rolls Royces in the business and all the good shit? A lot of people who are great lyricists and great artists are overlooked. Big Crit, Starlito, Dunn Trip, Pee Wee Longway, No Cap. Another artist named Russ. Kind of shameful to be so talented and so good at an art form, but they don't get the flowers that they deserve. And it's not even because of gatekeeping. It's just because we're living in a world now where things are about being more trendy than they are about being a great artist.
Your perspective on that, Whoa.
Yeah, I agree with that. That's been going on. That ain't nothing though. It's been going on for a long time. I'm gonna tell you something. Since like shit like do that Laffy Taffy, that shit didn't take no skill to me, in my opinion. You see what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So around that time, and Soldier Boy, Superman, whatever the song was called,
Early
that's
two.
when yeah, I say that's when the trendy, the following the you know what I mean, the trendiness started and overlooking skills. That's
Mhm.
when I would say, and you know we gave Georgia number one, but
Yeah.
Georgia played a big part in that what was just said.
But the biggest impact. That's what that see impact. That it don't you don't have to have skills to have impact.
No, right, absolutely, and
But
that's just basically what he just said.
yeah, you don't have to
Yeah,
have skills to have impact because it's the people that's riding in the Bentleys, like he said, this has got the millions of dollars. They just have the influence.
right.
That is that. But my question to you is the foolishness that's influential hurting the black community and hurting hip hop culture, or is it helping it?
It's hurting hip hop culture, in my opinion, and
Okay.
it's hurting black culture. You know what I mean? Because it doesn't hurt it as far as me as an individual because I don't take any of that serious. It's foolishness to me. But
Hmm.
like you know, the youth can be misled very easy, so that's why I say it's hurting it. You know, you got the gatekeepers, the ones that are making decisions who's going to be on the videos and who's gonna be number one and who's gonna get the super push. They push ignorance,
Yeah.
So they push ignorance because a lot of them have shares in private prisons, so they want to fill them up. You feel me? So they're gonna push that ignorance on to the black culture, even the white culture or the white people. I ain't even gonna say white culture. I didn't mean to say that. However, the white people that listen to it, they might look at them like, well, you listening to that nigga shit, you a lost cause anyway. You feel me? So they want to fill the prisons up and
Profit, money. It's America's money.
right. And America, I know I don't want to get too far off of what we're talking about, but it's population control too, because it's spewing ignorance and drill rap and all this shit is getting people killed. You know what I mean? And it's population control. You feel me? So
talk that talk, Whoa.
Yeah. So
Hey.
it's a lot.
That's true. I respect it. Before we go though, in closing, I want to say rest in peace to Fat Man Scoop.
Rest in peace.
This is genuine. Rest in peace to Rich Homie Quan, and you know what I'm saying, drugs and stuff, man. Like, man, that shit's serious, man. That's all I gotta say. The drug use is serious, man.
It's very serious, man. But before we get into this, I just got one thing to say, man.
Talk to him.
My nigga out here trying to make him some. Ain't no telling what he'll do for the paper. Hey, man, Rich Homie had it one with that, bro. You feel me? That was my job.
Rich Homie a legend, man. That's
he
all I.
He is, man.
We ain't gotta get into it, Whoa. We ain't gotta get into it. Just rest in peace.
Rest in peace, man.
We gone. Next weekend, be ready for episode 1 of the Urban Legends.
Let's go.
Be ready for episode 1 because we coming with that heat and we talking that talk.
We talking that talk all the time.
Hey, let's make it happen, Whoa.
Let's do it. Let's go.
Yeah. There it go. Talk to him. Yeah. Talk to him. Let's do it.
I woke up, got my hair plaited by my big sister. Known in the streets as the neighborhood pusher. Riding in that coupe, had to pick up my youngin'. He told me chasing $1 million, then ain't doing no frontin'. I told him I know that feeling when you getting that money. I had to get my car washed by my favorite junkie. Respected in the streets like that boy Big Meech. Headed out to Cashville to holler at Reese. Real talk, ain't nobody fucking with me. When I'm in LA, I tap in with Hop. I didn't have to check in cause I'm like fuck the ops. I put it on my soul, I know that hating won't stop. I could never look at you pussy niggas as comp. We know the fake diamonds that you wearing is props. I only do the VVs, go comb at your BBs. Them niggas wanna be me, but really they can't see me now. It's just another day for a baller. It's just another day for a baller. It's just another day for a baller. I was riding in that old school Impala, sipping lemonade, grilling and playing spades. Earlier today a nigga made 100K, sipping lemonade, grilling and playing spades. Earlier today a nigga made
The Trevor Jackson